So this is still considered a California floristic province, and this is a very unique kind of habitat. It's got a lot of cacti. You got your Stenocereus gummosus right there, but you also have Aesculus parryi, the dwarf California buckeye. Got the goddamn Oligomerus linifolia. What the hell, this thing is everywhere. It's a native, but it's ubiquitous. It's got the weirdest distribution. Also, you got some nice Mammilarias going off right there. See those? Beautiful, I believe it's Mammilaria dioica. Euphorbia misera with those simplified reduced flowers. Some Lycium solanaceae. And I can't help but wonder how long until all this is destroyed to make way for more of the go-nowhere, futureless, completely unsustainable agriculture that dominates the rest of northern Baja coast. You could see we just passed through some down that way. Very hideous. They surround it with tarps. There's lots of plastic involved. It looks very depressing and soul-crushing. I'm sure it's not a nice place to work in, and I'm sure, well, obviously it doesn't last too long. They normally abandon it after a year or two. Oh, look at these beautiful Dichelostemmas, aka the blue dicks. You get a lot of color variation in these. A lot of them, you see a lot of white ones. Now we get this in Northern California too, Thymadaceae in the asparagus order, or it could be in the Asparagaceae, the asparagus family with the subfamily of Brodioideae, depending on which taxonomy you follow. I prefer to use Thymadaceae. That's Thymidacea. I prefer to use that family. There's a lot of nice stuff in this family. All geophytes. That is, they got corms. They which are like bulbs, but corms are basically roots and bulbs are leaves. But it's basically an underground storage organ that forms in a wonderful monocot, Monocotyledon. Wonderful family of geophytes. You got your agave shawii right here. These beautiful spiny bastards. It's just a wonderful habitat. You call it Matorral. Matorral, you could say. And like I said, it's look at this soil crust too. Of course, that black stuff is all lichen. It's a union, a matrimony between fungus and an algae. But I can't help but wonder how long it will be towards all of this beautiful habitat and the animals that rely on it are destroyed to make way for more of this insidious, futureless agriculture. Look at these little mams. Isn't that cute? They're all flowering, too. Tons of tiny little guys. Tons of soil crust. That's what the leaves on that Dichelostemma look like. See? Nice parallel venation, so typical of monocots. Look at this lichen, too. Jesus Christ. You got some little pink dots over there. Little pink dot lichen. And of course, you're close to the ocean, so you get enough fog to have lichen on everything. Oh, what's this? A nice little antherinum. Could it be an antherinum right there? A little snapdragon. Of course, you got your Lophoceria shottii too. Looking plump, all filled up with moisture from the recent rains. They got dumped on here. God, I love this habitat. Do you know that? It's so unique. Lots of coyotes and bobcats here too. Lots of beautiful snakes. Got gopher snakes, king snakes. Perhaps a rattler or two where they haven't been slaughtered. Maligned and slaughtered. Look at this cholla. God, just look at it. Nice. Real nice. Dichelostemmas. Dichelostemma. I believe. If you want to look that up on your own on the Google later. Lasthenia. An annual aster species. There was whole fields of that Lasthenia. Just big yellow fields everywhere. Oh look, it's my favorite, the galloping cactus. Stenocereus gummosus. sweet pitaya, they call it. Because they got fruits on it that are real nice and juicy and real sweet. You just got to shave the spines off and you get a delicious fruit. The flowers on these are magnificent, by the way. They're the size of grapefruits and they got a long pedestal too, you know? So they come out, you get a flower coming out to like here, big massive flower. They flower in the fall. Look at that new growth on this. Anyway, so the only reason I'm filming it is because I feel that the human cancer's coming and will at one point wipe all of it clean. Quite a foolish move if you ask me, because this habitat is very important to have around. I mean, look, it's been doing its thing here for thousands of years, you know, millions of years, most likely. It's very successful at it, and it's going to be hard to get a lot of other shit to grow here, being that there's no water. Whereas this stuff is adapted to it. It's weathered many a drought. It's, you know, well adapted to this type of environment, and will probably be able to cope with the coming climate change. But, you know, whatever. People are idiots. Our society has the modus operandi of a tumor, and we'll likely get rid of it anyway. Oh, look at this nice man. Look at how it blends in with the soil crust right there. Again, this soil crust is photosynthesizing as well, and keeping the soil together as well as producing nitrogen. Look at this guy, this little plantago. Little plantago ovata. Nondescript bastard, you never even notice it. More Dudleya. Nice succulent. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Hope you're having a nice time. Bye.